Ownership of Lake Contrary and questions surrounding the Oxbow Lake are looming large as the county explores a potential dredging project.
News Press Now's Cameron Montemare joins us live for the next entry in our special report series on Lake Contrary. Cameron?
Well, it's a key question with no clearly defined answer. Who owns the lake bed of Lake Contrary and who has authority to make decisions about its future? While certain areas are well defined, other areas leave room for questions.
The questions surrounding Lake Contrary's ownership can at times be traced back to the earliest years of the state of Missouri, with authority over the lake bed being impacted by court rulings, legal opinions, and other acts in the time since. Despite that, gray areas still exist. Now, in 2024, the key question of who owns the lake bed at Lake Contrary and final authority over it is a key domino that has to fall before Buchanan County can consider moving forward with potentially dredging the lake. In a 1983 opinion, former Attorney General John Ashcroft confirmed that Lake Contrary is owned by the state of Missouri to determine if the Missouri Water Patrol had jurisdiction to regulate boating activities on the lake and several other oxbow lakes like Bean and Sugar Lakes.
To me, there's no question that the state of Missouri owns the lake, that the county has the authority to dredge the lake.
Bauer's ties to Lake Contrary run deep. As a kid working at the famed amusement park to being president of the Save the Lake Committee, he owns 10 acres of land on the lake. And with a long career practicing law, he's done extensive research on court rulings and the history of Lake Contrary's ownership, particularly as dredging momentum gains more steam than it has in a decade plus. A year after Ashcroft's opinion, Buchanan County issued a court order further defining their purview over the lake to regulate the use of duck blinds.
Here's what the order said. It said Lake Contrary in Buchanan County, Missouri is the property of the state of Missouri under the control and custody of the county of Buchanan.
But county officials are well aware that one order from a previous group of county leaders does not automatically grant them full authority over the lake. Work is being done to determine the exact extent to which they do, according to that court order and other evidence. Missouri's Department of Natural Resources confirmed to News Press Now that the lake bed is state property, but only as long as no private landowners or other governmental entities were granted title to the lake bed. In light of the information, the county is now preparing to initiate a title search to address that very question. When the question of whether private ownership of the lake bed had been claimed, Bowers reviewed his property deeds and reached out to other property owners in different quadrants of the lake to see if deeds and abstracts say their properties extend to the lake bed.
When land adjacent to the lake was transferred from private owner to private owner in the early 1840s, 1850s, 1860s, the boundary that all of those deeds identify is the shoreline of Lake Contrary.
In Bowers' eyes, the information affirms that the county has the authority to dredge like it has before, albeit in much smaller portions many decades ago. Buchanan County is still in the early stages of deciding how they would attempt to dredge Lake Contrary and what the cost could be, including potentially running a dredge and hiring operators to run it. It's a plan with many moving parts the county is looking to address over the coming months. Cameron Montemare, News Press Now.
We'll find the full report of Part 4 of our special report series, along with previous editions in this series on newspressnow.com. Make sure to tune in next Wednesday as we hear from concerned former and current county officials about the impact of a potential plan. Reporting live from the newsroom, I'm Cameron Montemare.